Hi there, it's Rose. Welcome to my channel. Today I am here to share what I created for the collaboration hashtag Enjoy Pink with Us. Now, this is a monthly collab and it is hosted by Melodi, Annie, Melissa, and Myrna. And there are many great collaborators that are joining in to share what they have created using the color pink. And there are a lot of variations of pink. And it's just a really fun collab where you can design and create whatever you'd like. It's crafter's choice. And then just share it on the 8th using that hashtag. Be sure to follow the hashtag and visit all the YouTubers that are participating. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on their videos. We really do appreciate the support. So I'm going to start out by showing the supplies that I used, and then I'll get into showing you what I created. So for the collab this month, I decided to make my own pattern paper, or really create the paper that I wanted to be the focal point on my cards. Now, typically, when I create cards or tags, I will usually use pattern paper and cardstock and then some stamps or embellishments. In this case, I wasn't happy with the shades of pink that I had in my collection, so I decided to break out some paints and inks and some spray dyes and make my own paper. And I started out using the Dilutions paint, and this is bubblegum, and it's really a fuchsia pink. It's really a beautiful color. If you're not familiar with Diane's paints, they're really fun to use, and I had a lot of fun with that. I brought in some Distress Oxide Worn Lipstick in Pink Raspberry, and then I brought in a Prima Effect paste, and I mixed this in, and this is actually Unicorn Licorice. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a clip of me sort of creating the paper and blending some of this. I also brought in a Craft Smart Premium Wax Metallic Finish. This is in a rose gold, and I really do love it. I wanted to incorporate that with the fuchsia pink as sort of a highlight and glimmer on the paper. So you'll see that in the finished product. I used some of the Dilution spray ink, and this again is in bubblegum. I used a little bit in the white linen, and then I used some Radiant Rain by Luminart. project. Now for a stamp, I used the Look for the Miracles, and this is a Simon Says stamp that was out quite a while ago. I used 2 Cuttlebug embossing folders, and these are by Anna Griffin. One is the Amelia Lace, and the other one is the Pomegranate Paisley. I used one of Tim's stencils, and this is the Raise. And then I brought in some rhinestones and an Amazon butterfly die that I got in a mixed collection of dies. Some 110-pound cardstock from my stash, and some foil cardstock, again in that rose gold color. So let's get into it, and I'll show you the cards that I created. So here is a look at the first card, and after I finished with the paper and let it dry thoroughly, hopefully you can see all the different colors in that. I was really going for not just the fuchsia of that bubble gum, but also seeing if I could, by sort of swiping the paint, if I could get lighter shades in there. And I think that I was able to do that. You see some lighter down here on the bottom, and then here's that premium wax metallic finish in that rose gold. I like the way that sort of adds a little glimmer to the paper. Now this is using that embossing folder that was the Amelia Lace, and I like the way that it embossed on the paper. Now the butterflies were cut out twice, once with the gold foil paper, once with a pink glitter paper that I laid underneath. Here's that gold foil for the first layer over the black cardstock, which was the card base. And then there's that pink paper on top of that. So I did add a few rhinestones from my stash for a little extra glimmer there, and the inside has that Look for the Miracles stamp, a few rhinestones, and then a small piece of that paper that I colored up. So that was card number 1. The cards are identical except for the placement of the butterflies. But again, because the paper was painted there and cut differently, I was able to get 2 of the 4 by 5 1/4 size for the card front. So this is the second one. And again, there's the inside of that. I like that these little wings can be sort of popped up and that you still see the pink foil underneath. So that is what I created for the hashtag Enjoy Pink With Us collab this month. Again, thank you to Melodi, Annie, Melissa, and Myrna for hosting this really fun collab every month on the 8th. Again, please be sure to follow that hashtag so you can see all the creations. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.